Hello boys and girls, Miss Holloway here. You should be on reteaching 10-1, using models to compare fractions, same denominator. What we're going to do in this lesson is compare two fractions that have the same denominator. Hopefully you watched the other video linked to this assignment. If you have not, please stop this video and watch the other one first. That will give you a better understanding of what we're doing today. Let's look at this example. You can use fraction strips to compare fractions with the same denominator. We're going to look at this specific example using these models. This is showing you a whole fraction strip compared to a fraction strip broken into fourths. However, all of the fourths are not there. It's just showing you 2 out of the 4 pieces and 3 out of the 4 pieces, which might be a little confusing. So let me show you in a different way. All right, I have my whole fraction strip compared to a whole fraction strip, but this one is broken into 4 pieces. So let's pretend that this yellow fraction strip is your favorite candy bar. And we need to figure out what would be more. And the example gave us 2/4 or 3/4. Okay, now remember when we're comparing, we use a comparison symbol. We normally write it in a circle between two numbers. So if you're comparing 5 and 3, 5 would be greater than 3. Remember, the alligator eats the bigger number. So in this case, when we're doing fractions, we're going to be looking in just one fraction strip. We're looking at 2/4 and 3/4. Well, if this was your favorite candy bar, and I said you could either have 2/4 of the candy bar or you could have 3/4 of the candy bar. Well, 2/4 would just be these 2 pieces. 3/4 would be these 3 pieces. So if you're wanting most of the candy bar, then you would choose 3/4 because it's more or it's larger. So 3/4 is going to be greater than 2/4. So we would write our comparison symbol like this, and we would read that sentence as 2/4 is less than 3/4. So on your paper, it's showing you the same thing. It just took that fraction strip and they broke it apart into 2 pieces and 3 pieces. So we would still say 3/4 is more than 2/4. Okay? Another thing that I would like for you to do, and this is a way to help you remember how to compare fractions with the same denominator, is I want you to write down this little poem. If the denominators are the same, the largest numerator wins the game, meaning it's the largest. Okay, so if we're looking at this problem right here, if the denominators are the same, they're both 4, the largest numerator, the 3, wins the game, just meaning it's the largest. It wins. Okay? All right, let's move on to number 1. We are going to compare using these fraction strips. Here's the problem. We're comparing 5/8 and 4/8. Well, it's showing 1, 2, 3, 4/8 here and 5/8 down here. 5/8 goes out farther, or it goes out farther towards the right, towards the 1 whole strip. It means it's covering more of the 1 whole strip. So that means 5/8 is greater than 4/8. And if the denominators are the same, the largest numerator wins the game. So you're really just comparing 5 and 4. Number 2, 1/4 and 3/4. 3/4 covers more of the one whole strip, and 3 is greater than 1. If the numerators are the same, if the denominators are the same, the largest numerator wins the game. Number 3, okay, we don't have fraction strips this time to help us, but we can do it without them. 5/6 and 2/6. If the denominators are the same, the largest numerator wins the game. 5/6 is more than 2/6. Number 4, 2/3 and 1/3. 2 is greater than 1. So 2/3 is greater than 1/3. Number 5, if two fractions have the same denominator but different numerators, which fraction is greater? Give an example. Well, we know from our poem that we wrote that if the denominators are the same, the largest numerator wins the game. So we will say the fraction with the greater numerator is the greater fraction. Give an example. Okay, so let's just choose a fraction, two fractions that have the same denominator. Let's go with 7. Setting up my comparison sentence. Okay, both fractions have a 7. So we'll make this numerator 4 and this one 6. 4/7 and 6/7. Okay? If the denominators are the same, the largest numerator wins the game. 4/7 is less than 6/7. Okay? Turn the page and do the practice side on your own. Good luck.